Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name, as you may or may not know, is TheKinformant, and in this little video here we will be talking about the Developer Experience AMA from a couple of days ago, and we will be looking at the currently 20 apps accepted into the second developer program. So, make sure to stay tuned. Intro! Alright, so there was a Developer Experience AMA hosted on the subreddit a couple of days ago. Before I get really into that, if you're wondering why I don't have the green screen up, or why it looks like the green screen has become my whole room, that's not really important, but I was doing a film job today, the whole day. First time I ever got paid to do something for film, so I don't have my green screen, and I'm very tired, and this will probably come out tomorrow, so Sunday, hopefully, and so we will see how much editing I put into it. But first question, we have Chan City asked for a job on the Developer Experience team, and one member of the team said if he moved to Tel Aviv, the job would be his. So I would like to say, if it's that easy, Benji in Tel Aviv, Brian in Waterloo, Chase, wherever you are, if any of you want to give me an internship in community management or anything at all, I'll do it. I'll move right now. Just give me enough money to be alive, have a place to live. But my summer's currently free, so you might want to get in now before I plan all my cool guy activities. My resume is very impressive, as you can see here, if I bother to edit this. But yeah, please give me a job. Next, we have Kid Wonder, who asked what the quarterly targets are for Dev Experience in 2019, to which the team responded by saying their focuses right now are simple. They want to grow the ecosystem by onboarding more apps and retaining their current developers, and also making sure developers love to build with Kin by improving on developer experience, meaning documentation, tools, and support. Cool. Ponderosa Pilatus asked what will happen if apps fail to migrate to the new blockchain, and Chase said, apps that fail to migrate will basically become unstable eventually, but not soon. They won't be able to interact or transfer with apps on the new blockchain, but Chase says that they have reached out to all of the apps and they will continue to do so until they are all migrated. Off of that, Roel asked how many apps were migrated and when the big partners will migrate, to which Brian responded saying that the design partners use a different SDK provided by the ecosystem squad, and that they estimate they will be able to migrate sometime in April. If you don't know the names I'm saying, Chase is a community member who has become part of the Developer Experience team. Brian is one of the lead developers, if not the lead developer, of the Kick app. Kintrain asked if they would share a pitch package, including things like emails, tweets, and resources that the community can use to promote Kin to apps that could benefit from integrating Kin. Chase said it was a great suggestion, but they are currently focused on the migration and developer program, but once things settle down, they would love to do that. I will just say personally, I emailed a developer of one of the apps I liked, just telling him about the project and how he could utilize it, and if you have an idea of someone you'd like to tell about the project, feel free to, as long as you don't make, all of us look like an ass. Or you could wait till probably 3 days after this video comes out, and if Adam sees this, he'll probably, write like a 10-page document with all the benefits and resources necessary. So Adam, get on that. Alright, Loki Trader asked a very relevant question, asking when we would get spends in the apps that have Kin, and Chase replied with some information that everybody really should hear. Kin provides the SDKs and the tools so that developers can build their apps, but Kin does not provide the earn and spend opportunities. It is up to the developers to actually get those in order. Brady said the website felt rushed and asked what the best ways are for the community to provide feedback about the site. Chase replied saying that the website wasn't initially optimized for mobile, which can explain some of the issues, but the website had to be launched at that point in time, but they are currently working on all the issues on the technical side of things. Chase says an anonymous feedback form will be available very soon. Alright, where Nikki asked about the fact that areas with more crypto regulation cannot submit applications to the developer program. The response states that yes, those states including Hawaii, Alabama, Connecticut, New York, and Vermont cannot submit developer applications for the program because of their crypto regulations. However, the Developer Experience team and the compliance team are working with industry leaders to try and make some forward progress. Alright, GP987 asked how they would be handling the Unity program, and Deskrom, a member of the DevX team, said that they had been working closely with Unity to make sure the program's structure is game developer centric. Pangster asked if there will be an SDK for websites, and Mr. Segev responded by saying they are currently discussing within the team what the best ways to tackle challenges like security are. and once those challenges have been solved, the Web SDK project will begin, but until then, they are working on a Node.js SDK and an additional server-side SDK for Python. Adam said that we were told that we could expect self-serve nodes and SDKs by late March or early April, and that there hasn't been an update on that so far, so he kind of asked what the developer experience team was doing with that, how it was going. Chase said developer experience doesn't deal with nodes, that's the blockchain team, which makes sense. He also said anybody can start building an app right now on the testnet, and they are working on a process where apps can join the ecosystem without having to contact the Kin Foundation or going through a developer program. They are currently also working on an automated process to distribute app IDs, and the current obstacle is just that there is a lot going on right now. However, self-serve app IDs will be available in Q2 of this year, and right now any app can develop on the mainnet, but they will have to pay a small fee and will not benefit from the KRE since they are not whitelisted with an app ID at this point in time. A few other questions to go through really quickly. Is to essentially say the developers choose to announce if they have migrated to the new blockchain, not Kin. Backup and restore on iOS is in active development and is now a top priority. They don't know yet if they'll have a developer program for websites. If ICO investors don't swap before June 20th, they will still be able to in a more manual process, and that is what Benji said on that matter. And then Dr. Poofaloof asked when more apps would be available on iOS. So this one's kind of important and fickle. Chase said that's up to the developers. Dylan responded, saying we know from more than one source that some Kin features and even Kik releases have been blocked by Apple reviewers, taking a very stern interpretation of their guidelines. So even if the SDK is released, there are still obstacles to releasing features on iOS. Chase replied saying that's true, but developer experience doesn't really deal with that. The Apple situation is a crypto problem in general, but Chase believes that Kin is in constant contact with Apple about these concerns. Lastly, Dr. Poofaloof asked how many apps are in the second Kin developer program, and the answer is 20. So let's take a quick look at those apps right now, just before we finish up. So we have Hang Meme from the creators of Pause 4, which is a modernized version of Hangman. Kin Pet, which is virtual pets for the Kin ecosystem. So I don't know if that means more like Tamagotchi-like or like crypto kitties, but either way, that will be fun and exciting. I want a TheKinformant kitty. Make sure that happens. Peer Bet, which will allow you to place bets with friends, which would definitely get me back into making dumb bets with friends. And the last game is Planets NU, which will be a space strategy game that is actually already running on its own. I think it's just vying to integrate Kin, and you can check that out at planets.nu. As for social apps, we have Fistbump.io, a reputation-based sharing economy, and MyLilius, a platform that will allow you to take ownership of your data and even profit off of it, and they announced themselves on the Kin subreddit not too long ago. And we also have Find, an app to discover new friends. For education apps, we have Speak Igbo, an app to learn the Igbo language. I'm really sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. And Subti, a new way to learn language through films. We also have Dreamlabs, a virtual classroom powered by mobile VR, and Kiddo Bank, a cryptocurrency-enabled piggy bank. For entertainment, we have Love and Loud Radio, which I'm really, really excited for. This will be a platform to discover new music or promote your own, and since it's not out yet, I guess I'll have to promote my music here. My SoundCloud's in the description. Check it out. We also have Media Bag, a social music app that lets you buy beats from creators and tip the creators of them. Alright, the final stretch. For commerce, we have Behold, a digital marketplace for buying and selling user-created emojis, and Kin.O, a mobile loyalty program that allows users to earn Kin for shopping at their favorite brands. For health and fitness, we have Kin Fit Hiker, a pedometer app that will reward users for being active, and Step and Spend, which also rewards users for walking. In the travel column, we have Full Tank, a news and social network for motorists, and Rentmole, a review app for rental experiences, and also City Routes, where you can share tours of cities with other people. That one's interesting to me. I'm already a Google local guide, so that will be really fun to see and check out. So, if you're out there, you want to build a killer app in a blossoming ecosystem, go ahead, sign up for the second Kin developer program. I'll put a link in the description. But that's kind of it for today, but the key takeaways here are that we are progressing. The blockchain team, and I would assume most of the other teams, are aware of your concerns, as they've made clear through this AMA, and more AMAs should be coming from the other teams fairly soon. And if anyone working for Kin or Kik, Ted especially, I know you like to watch these and not like or comment, which is whatever. I will work for you for very little money. Please hire me, because otherwise I'm gonna have to go work for NuFi, and I don't want Dylan to be my boss. So if you want to make sure I don't work at NuFi, there are links in the description below for crypto wallets and PayPal, and you can send me money to help keep this ship running. This ship right now being my 2 light poles, as everything else is out. And if you want more kin news, you can follow me on Twitter, or I don't know, find me on Reddit at TheKinformant. I think it would go the other way. I don't really know. But I think that is essentially it for today. So thank you all very much for watching. See you next time. Please hire me.